Hello and thank you guys for coming to the Grocery Training Ops page. This is Brother Wind Dragon. I have some more things I want to talk about with you guys in regards to traditional martial arts. And I want to talk about some of the things that do work, that I do like about traditional martial arts. And some of the things that I believe can be applied in the ring and in the cage. And kind of like, this is kind of a takeoff from yesterday's video. I don't want to leave traditional martial artists with a bad taste in their mouth. So I'm going to talk about some experiences, okay? I also want to talk about some Bullshido and some more martial arts hoopla that I've encountered in my life. I'm going to talk to you about two encounters that I had, and these were with two Tai Chi masters. I will not mention any names. The first one happened with one Tai Chi master that is very famous for medicine, and this person has a great following and is known for being a great healer, okay? And this situation involved a friend of mine by the name of Reynaldo, who was a former wrestler in high school and also is an amateur bodybuilder. And so Reynaldo and I, we were taking this Tai Chi class where they were doing healing Qigong and Tai Chi. So after the class, they were practicing what is known as push hands. And, you know, this guy was having, I literally hung on this guy's thumb. Okay. Now, this is not personal. Okay. This is not an insult. This is not personal. If this is what you do, I respect you. That's fine. Your life is your life. You can choose to live that mystic lifestyle if that's what you choose to live. To each his own. Okay, so I'm not going to try to be narcissistic and try to control people and put that message out, because that's all equally wrong as well. People can do whatever they want to do. Okay, some people find a lot of beauty in forms and whatever. That's you. Got nothing to do with me. I'm just basing my opinion. So Reynaldo and this Tai Chi master, they're basically doing the push hands and whatnot, you know, this kind of stuff. But Reynaldo, my friend, has always been kind of a cynical person. He's always been a scientific-minded person. And so what he did was he just kind of said, you know what, this guy, no one's moving this guy. Are you serious? And he basically shoved this guy like 20 feet down the freaking floor and shoved him into a wall. So when that happened, I went, wow, you know, that's interesting. I want to test his fighting ability. So I squared up with him and we begin to basically go at it. And long story short, I whipped his tail. This Tai Chi master bowed to me and said, you have very good Kung Fu. Okay. So, after that, that's one situation. Another situation that I had was when, this is a true story, in Chinatown, Boston, a famous Tai Chi master arrived. This happened in the Boston Asian magazine headquarters. Okay. A guy by the name of Leo is the guy that runs it. So long story short, one night I just happened to be around. Me and Leo we would always talk here and there. Very cool guy. I had a Kung Fu studio I was renting out on the third floor. Leo had his headquarters on the first floor. So it so happens this Chinese master, Tai Chi master, just came from China 2 weeks ago. He's with this Asian woman, and long story short, he challenges me 3 times with what they call pung, which is, you know, I want to touch hands. At the time, I'd just been doing Sancho kickboxing, and I'd been competing a lot on the more of an amateur level. A lot of the matches I were not documented on record and stuff like that, and they were not like on established platforms. So I'm not going to promote myself as to what I am not. But I did fight. There was bloodshed. There was real deal fighting going on. I did experience that on an underground basis. So, long story short, the guy comes at me the third time, and at the time I'm very young. and I'm in perfect fighting shape. So we go at it. And the one thing I thought to myself, which was very smart of me, was he's a Tai Chi master. This guy's a master of Chi energy. I'm not going to allow him to connect with me. Because, I've heard certain crazy stories that some of these masters can, when they can touch you, they could send like electrical energy to your organs and stuff like that. And even though I've never seen that or experienced it, I wasn't trying to find out. So I just stuck to what I do. You know what I mean? So this is very important. When you're dealing with people that want to push hands with you or chi sao with you, don't get caught up in their game. You know what I'm saying? Because number one, that type of fighting is actually not real fighting. Doesn't matter. Even if they beat you, it's still not real fighting, because real fighting never happens like that. That's a game. That's like patty cake. Don't get caught up into that. I've done that before. I've got caught up into it. And you know what I'm saying? I've gone against people that were even better at me in chi sao or push hands, but they could not even touch me in kickboxing or boxing or wrestling. You know what I mean? Or real deal street fighting. They couldn't touch me in that respect. But with the chi sao and the push hands, they're absolutely freaking invincible. You know what I mean? So, true story. So, long story short, I didn't allow myself to connect with him. Man, I put a whoop down on this guy. This guy, he tried to hit me with the Phoenix Eye to my head. And so when I saw that he pulled that out, I know that, oh man, this guy, he's really trying to hurt me. He's Chinese, and I almost felt like he was underestimating me because I'm an American. You understand what I mean? I'm an American, and he's underestimating my ability to perform in the martial arts. So I got busy. Long story short, I tore that old man up. I made that man respect me when it came to real fighting, and I didn't give him a chance to do all this touch hand stuff. So Leo, the guy from the Boston Asian Magazine headquarters, he was shocked. The Asian woman was shocked as well. And so after that, that was it. You know what I mean? So those are some real situations where I've encountered masters with this Bullshido hoopla type of martial arts going around, because they're masters of chi sao and masters of push hands, and they think that because they con everybody, because what it is connery. That's conning people. You know what I mean? Like that's not real. You understand what I'm saying? There's no way that can be real. You cannot defeat anyone. If there's no bloodshed, no one got knocked out, no one got hurt, there's no real defeat. That's just, you're playing a game. And chi sao and push hands actually originally not meant for even physical contact. It's meant to teach you how to block and how to evade. You know what I mean? And how to learn to be aware of targets. Okay, my son's about to cry. What else can I say? I was going to say, good things I like about Chinese martial arts. Okay. I think the throwing is very effective. All the sway jiao throws, excellent. You can put all that in mixed martial arts. Wing Chun, the front kicks, the jamming. I think some things are questionable. Like for example, well, let me focus on what I think works. I like some of the movements where you can grab the head, some of the dummy techniques. That stuff works. You see Muay Thai fighters do it every day. They grab the back of the head. They use that in the clinching. That part of Wing Chun is very, very effective. Okay. I've used a Tan Sao in real fights. Tan Sao's come out in real fights. Bong Sao, I've used in a real fight. Just the other day, one of my coworkers just playing around me, threw a fast jab at me, and I lifted my hand in Bong Sao and I blocked it. And he didn't even tell me when he was going to do it. The Bong Sao is very effective. I like some of the elbows, the secret elbows of Wing Chun. Let me see some other things that I like about Wing Chun. To be honest with you, the forms, I really don't care about. I just feel like in a real fight, that's not how you move. Anything, in my opinion, that I'm starting to eliminate all training methodology, and just anything that just doesn't duplicate a real life type of fighting situation. I don't want to train in it. I think you're learning bad habits. You know what I mean? So, some of the things in the Hong Kong system that I really like, the tiger fist works. That's real. You gouge someone in the eyeballs. That's real. That's real stuff. I like the aggression in the Hong Kong system. I feel like that's how a real fight normally is. It can be very aggressive like a tiger. And so I think just that mentality is very real. I'm starting to really move away from the softness of training. And the reason why I'm starting to not like it, the slow and soft training, is because I feel like in real life, That never happens like that. Now, unless you're learning some type of jiu-jitsu technique, or you have to go over your technique slower to learn it, that's a different story. But if that's how you just train all the time, in my opinion, that is a very bad habit. You're going to get caught off guard. You see it happen to the Tai Chi masters all the time, and it's because they're doing this slow type of training. And I'm sorry, fights don't happen slow. If I were to get into a altercation right now, you would see I'll be moving very fast. My opponent would be moving fast. Everything is fast, it's aggressive, and that's just how it goes. Okay. So, anyways, thank you for coming to Bullshido Training Arts page. This is part 2 of yesterday's video. Thank you very much, Brother Wind Dragon. I'm out. Any girls want to say something?
Make sure you like and subscribe. Bye.